What up, world? This is Thrill Boxing Magazine. I'm your host, Mike Thrill, baby. And listen, man, I was supposed to give y'all a podcast this week. Just talking about the current events and speaking on this upcoming fight. But listen, man, I'm gonna give y'all a podcast after the fight. But the Benavidez card, that is. But, I just want to give y'all a quick little prediction video because I didn't get to talk about it. And this is one of the best cards this year, man. Benavidez always on some great cards, and not only headlining great cards. So, I want to talk a little bit about that. We got a couple hours before the fight start. You know what I'm saying? And it's looking like a good event is coming up, man. Stat card, like I said, we got David Benavidez versus Demetrius Andrade. For the interim WBC title. The winner should be facing Canelo Alvarez. We got JERMALL Charlo. He returning to the ring. He ain't been in the ring in 2 years. And he fighting David Benavidez, little bro. Jose Benavidez Jr. Now that fight was supposed to be at 163. But Charlo came in overweight. But we gonna get to that. We got SUBRIEL MATIAS. I hope that's how you say his name. He the IBF champion at 140. Against Shahan ERGASHEV. Undefeated king. Undefeated killer. Matias, I believe, is 19-1 with 19 knockouts. ERGASHEV is 23-0 with, I believe, 20 knockouts. And yeah, man, that might be the one that steal the night. Hector GARCIA, who just recently fought Tank. He's a champ at 130. We got him fighting LAMONT ROACH. LAMONT ROACH, he looking to become a champion, man. So that's gonna be an interesting fight. Vito Melanecki on the card. We got Sergey Limpiyets versus Michelle Rivera. Rivera, he was an undefeated. He was a good prospect. They was looking at him like, okay, he might do something, even though he looking like the fake Ali or whatever. He might be something. And Frank Martin beat him. Took his O. And you got Sergey Limpiyets, former champion, who I think lost to Mikey Garcia, his first loss. Lost to Jaron Ennis. He coming off a big win against Omar Figueroa. So that's an interesting fight, man. I'm gonna start with that one. Carmel Monoso on the card, by the way. But I'm gonna start with that fight. Limpiyets and Michelle Rivera. Michelle Rivera, he recently tested. He popped dirty after the Frank fight. And it's hard to tell how good a fighter is when they popping dirty. I ain't gonna lie to you. So, Limpiyets got that championship pedigree. I could see him coming forward with some pressure. And I could picture Michelle Rivera probably trying to outbox him in this fight. I believe this is Michelle Rivera's first fight at 140. You know what I'm saying? So this is gonna be interesting, man. I think if Michelle Rivera can hold him off and take his power, Limpiyets' power, I can see him probably getting a decision. I think Limpiyets, he punching with bad intentions in this fight. I could see him getting a knockout. However, I think Michelle, I got a feeling if Michelle Rivera looks like him without the roids, I think yeah, he gonna pull it off probably, man. Even though Limpiyet's gonna make him earn it. You know what I'm saying? And I like Limpiyet too. A lot of people don't really give Limpiyet his respect because he fought Boots Ennis. You know what I'm saying? But I always wasn't a fan. Even though I love the fight was beautiful. Display for Ennis. I just was like, man, that shit was unfair. You know, Limpiyet was a 140-pounder. Fighting Ennis at 47, you know what I'm saying? That wasn't right, man. That wasn't right. He got cooked. But yeah, I think it's a 10-rounder. So Michelle Rivera can definitely probably box his way to that decision. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. As far as Hector Garcia and Lamont Roach. Now, I don't know if Lamont got enough power to really bother Hector. You know what I'm saying? Hector's a good boxer too. Lamont Roach is a good boxer. But I think Hector got it, man. Hector got enough to win that. I'm not sure about Lamont's chin, to be honest. I haven't seen too many of his fights recently. But one thing that could factor in, Tank could have ruined Hector. You know what I'm saying? So that could play a factor. But I think Hector gonna edge that, man. You know, I think he gonna pull that off. And keep that belt. Matias versus ERGASHEV. Now this fight is interesting to me because I'm someone who's very familiar with ERGASHEV. You know, he sparred my main man some years back. I got to see some unreleased sparring. And I was like, man, this guy good, man. He might be a champion one day at 140. And you know, I don't know what's took so long to get him a title shot, but he here now. You got Matias, who's a big puncher. ERGASHEV is a big puncher, but Matias obviously must be the bigger puncher. He got all knockouts. But his defense a little faulty to me, man. You know, I done seen him get caught with some big shots. And I think Shahan is someone that'll make you pay for your mistakes, you know. Very good boxer. And yeah, I think ERGASHEV might pull this upset off, man. I got a feeling he gonna pull this upset off. Disclaimer: I haven't seen ERGASHEV fight in a couple years, so you know, I don't know if he peaked when I seen him or if he improved or, you know, still the same. But from the ERGASHEV I knew, was watching, I think he pulls the upset off, man. Now Charlo Benavidez Jr. Now this one is funny because they had the press conference and they was popping it, man. You know, Charlo say he gonna knock him out. Benavidez say he gonna knock him the fuck out. And I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. I think this only gonna be competitive because Charlo haven't been in the ring. That's the only reason it's gonna be competitive at all, in my opinion. I think Charlo, if he looks 80% of what he is, he gonna stop him. Now I would say probably 9 rounds, cause Jose is durable. Now I don't know how durable he's gonna be at 160. Well, 163 or whatever weight was. But yeah, man, Charlo just strong. You know, he punching with bad intentions. Great jab. And I think Jose gonna be right there for him. You know, it ain't gonna be too hard to find him. And that's gonna benefit Charlo a lot. You know. Now that weigh-in, I don't like that. You know, Charlo already was meeting at a catch weight. Jose wasn't fighting for his belt, which was kind of messed up because I felt like if you're going to take this fight, you should at least be fighting for his belt. But hey, man, I guess he getting a bag for it, so hey. But yeah, man, Charlo missed the weight by like 5 pounds or like 4 or 5 pounds or something like that. And yeah, yeah, that helps him even more. So, I think I said, 8 or 9 rounds? 9 rounds. I won't be surprised if it's before, the stoppage. But yeah, man, I definitely got Charlo winning that. Now we go to the main event. We got David Benavidez, the Mexican monster, versus Demetrius Boo Andrade. Both undefeated. I believe Benavidez is 27-0 or 26-0, one of them. What about 23 knockouts? Something like that. 24, 25, something like that. He got a lot of knockouts. He's stopping shit. You got Boo Andrade, 30-some fights, no losses. I believe he got like 32. Let me see. No, I don't got that on my notes. But yeah, he about 32-0, 34-0, something like that, right? 19 knockouts. And Andrade he's a little tricky when it comes to giving my prediction because I don't know if he's the guy I knew at 160. I don't know if he's the guy I knew at 154. That guy was fast, explosive, can crack, blind in speed, just tricky. Now, he's a little older. He put a little bit more weight on. His last fight, still look explosive, still look fast, but he hasn't been getting the stoppages against guys he should have. He'll start dropping his opponents, and he let a lot of guys off. Now Benavidez, he stand up and he walk you down. Sometimes he stand a little too square, too straight up. And sometimes, I think like, okay, he can't take this type of shot against this guy. He can't try to walk in and just have that tight guard up against this guy. Somebody might get through and, touch that chin. Both guys done hit the canvas before, but both guys ain't never really been in too much trouble. Benavidez got some great pressure, great endurance, just great conditioning. And he can press you from 1 to 12, and that just make him so dangerous, man. He's powerful, strong, fast, and he doesn't have the typical power that a 168 has. Now Andre, he's more tricky, but he has less volume than Benavidez in his fights. So this fight is a little hard for me to predict because we could have a fight where Andrade is just pot-shotting here and there and Benavidez is pressing him and Andrade is clipping him. I think Benavidez's volume is going to benefit him a lot in this fight. I think he's going to be a lot for Andrade, his volume and speed and power. But I think Andrade is very skilled, very slick. And if anybody can last in there, I think his durability and slickness could definitely take him the distance. I could see it two ways. I could see Andrade pot-shotting him here and there and throughout a tough fight, earn the decision, and it'd be like a Charlo, Tony Harrison the first time where the skills paid the bills, but the winner didn't have enough action or big shots. And then you had the aggressor had the big shots, but he got touched a lot. He missed a lot. He just got a little bit. He just got a little bit finessed out his victory. I could definitely see that fight happening. That for Andrade, but if I'm going with my gut, I'm saying Benavidez' relentlessness and pressure can earn him the decision. You know, somebody might touch the canvas in this fight, and I can see that going either way. But I think Benavidez' pressure, like I said, and his guard is tight. Even though he coming forward, it's harder to get through that guard than people think. So I think Benavidez might earn a decision, man. You know, a hard fought decision. For either winner, I think. I can't see that if this is a easy victory for either one, it'll probably be Andrade outboxing him and just shocking the world. Now, I just can't really see Benavidez just blowing through him and stopping him like before 8. Like if that happens, then I gotta give Benavidez a new level of respect, and I already got a lot of respect for the man, but that might change my little prediction for Canelo Benavidez if he make it look easy. You know, but I feel like if anybody make anything look easy, I think Andrade can outbox him, like I said. You know, swimming in the water without getting wet. But I think Benavidez he got more than we think. He got skill. He ain't just muscle. You know what I'm saying? He ain't just the muscle and the pressure. You know, he got a lot. He got some shit with him too. So yeah, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Like I said, I'm like 60-40 or like 55-45 Benavidez, you feel me? But I will not be surprised at all if Demetrius Andrade get the decision. I can see the fight 4 ways. I can see Andrade getting a stoppage, but that one's slight for me. That one is very slight for me. If he does stop Benavidez, it'll be a counter, just a quick counter shot probably. Andrade getting stopped would probably be Benavidez' relentless body attack, maybe, and some combinations. If he could slow Andrade down, break him down, you know, he could probably finish him off with some combinations. But I think this fight ends with a decision. You feel me? Either way it go. And yeah, man, I think Benavidez is gonna do it. But like I said, I won't be surprised at all. You know what I'm saying? If you betting, should bet with the younger Benavidez. That'll probably be a safer bet. But yeah, let me know what y'all think, man. This is Thrill Boxing Magazine. I'm gonna start doing more predictions when I don't do the episode. Yeah, man. I was about to sneeze. I might sneeze. All right, I got it. I'm gonna sneeze as soon as this video go off. But yeah, follow Thrill Boxing Magazine on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. Go shop Untouchable Lifestyle. You feel me? You see the hoodie, man. I got a lot of shit coming too. And a podcast after the fight. I'm gonna drop it within the next 2 days. And yeah, this is Thrill Boxing Magazine. That's my predictions. Yeah, the fight is about to happen. I hope y'all watch this before the fight. And if y'all don't, that's cool. You feel me? That's cool. I ain't really tripping. My numbers going up on Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. But y'all need to bring my numbers up on this motherfucking. I might have messed up. I meant to say my numbers is going up on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. But I need y'all to bring my numbers up on YouTube. And yeah, man, subscribe to me. Show me love. The more progress I see, the more content I'm gonna give y'all some bangers. I'm gonna give y'all some great interviews, some fire content. Thrill Boxing Magazine. Get up out of here, bro.